All right, I was hoping to have some video about my tractor specifically, at least an introduction or, when it was delivered. And I didn't have my camera at the time when the tractor was delivered. So I guess we'll just go ahead and go over it now. And I'll show some video of when it was delivered because I got a security cam that has that information there. So anyway, this is my tractor. It is a Kioti26220 HSE HSE Cab. Now, the reason why I went with a cab as opposed to a backhoe is for today's like today, or 4 days like today. It is 95 degrees out today, and it's what, 11 o'clock, and it's only going to get hotter. I wanted the cab so I could have air conditioning and heat, because I'll be using this through the summer and through the winter, and I don't want to be dying when I'm using it. So anyway, this is the cab, or this is the tractor. Some of the attachments I got. Well, this is called a root grapple. I just asked for a grapple. I should have been specific, but root grapple haven't really played around with much other than just to bring it here. I'm going to be using this because I have to move a bunch of logs that were cut down at the property, and I'll probably be using it for just all around stuff because it seems to be, that's one of the main attachments that gets used. Along with this, I had to get the third function valve installed. I didn't want to mess with any of that, so I just had them install it directly. The first big attachment I got was this flail mower. It's an articulating flail mower, so it'll move from side to side, and it'll move up as well. What is that, vertical? So we will get some detailed videos about this flail mower and my likes and dislikes. You can see that I bought this from MechMax. I bought one other attachment from MechMax that I don't have here yet, and that is a stump grinder. There's a bunch of stumps all over the property that need to get taken care of. Along with all of this, and not here as well, it's at my actual house, and not here, is a bucket, just the standard bucket that you get for a tractor. Nothing to really talk about there. Along with that, I bought, oh geez, if I can remember the name of it, I think it's called the VersaFrame from GoodWorks Tractors. VersaFrame. With the VersaFrame, I also bought a stump bucket, I think it's called, because I want to try that out to dig holes or dig areas where I'm going to plant some trees to protect us from the house next door, basically. Well, vice versa, give us both some privacy. With that as well, I also bought the pallet forks that can attach to the VersaFrame. So I will say this about these companies. GoodWorks Tractors for starters. When I initially bought, I got an email saying, hey, this is the product you bought. The typical, we'll let you know when it's going to get shipped out. I never got any information about it getting shipped out. And it took like 2 weeks before I said, all right, maybe something weird's going on. Let me contact them. So I sent an email. That same day, I get a response back via email saying, hey, we're looking into this and we'll keep you posted, basically. The next day, I got a phone call. They basically said, hey, because I believe it was the stump bucket, because the stump buckets are custom made, they didn't have any in stock at the time, and they had to build it. And that was going to get there by the end of the week. And they said, hey, we're sorry for this. If you want, we can send all the rest of it out today, or just wait, and we'll deliver it all at the same time. And I was like, well, I don't need it anyway, so no big deal, just deliver it out all the same day. And within the next few days, I got an email from them saying, hey, we got your stump bucket, we're going to ship it all out, and gave me all the information for the shipping, and good to go, right? Awesome. That to me is good customer service and letting me know that type of stuff and actually contacting me personally. So I give them a thumbs up about that. I haven't used the product yet. I will review the product once I get it. Now, the mower is a whole other thing. When it was delivered, there is some damage here and some damage in some other places that you can hopefully see. And I will get into more details about that. But long story short, I emailed MechMax and never got anything, any type of response back. Now, doing some searching online, I found that there's another YouTuber that bought the same exact tractor with the same exact setup and the same exact mower. And he ran into more significant problems. Contacted MechMax and they said, sorry, we can't do anything for you. And his issues were far worse. I think his channel is, God, I want to say Unemployed Redneck or something like that. I can't remember. I'll put a caption of what the channel is in this video so you can know if you want to go take a look at his channel. So anyway, so far my experience with MechMax has been nothing except crap. So I don't know if I'll be buying another product from them at all. Yes, they're cheap. The quality seems decent. The instructions you get for them are horrible. And don't expect any contact from them at all after you've bought the product. So simply put, I won't be buying from them again. Good Works tractor, I probably will, because I got other attachments I need to buy. And they seem like a decent company to buy from, and they've got pretty good prices as well, which is why I bought the VersaFrame from them to begin with. So anyway, just to go on to say, the tractor itself is awesome. I like it. I've had some issues when I mow that it is stalling, but that is more due to the tall grass than anything else. I still got to figure out that and how to do that properly, but I am loving this tractor so far. Now, this is only my second experience with a tractor, so take that with a grain of salt, because, you know, I've never had a lot of experience with tractor. When I bought the tractor, I had a lot of, basically I was looking at all different models, all different companies, and Kioti kept sticking out. Now, when we had our old property, I was actually looking, this was a few years ago, I was looking at tractors, and the only three options at the time in this area were Kubota, John Deere, RK, and that was it. Those are the three options within a 30-mile radius of me. And I wasn't going to buy beyond that, because in case something happens with the tractor, because of my inexperience and my lack of knowledge to actually do anything to fix anything, I was going to have to take it in for service if anything happens. So it needed it to be close by. So those were my three options a few years ago. And I settled on an RK25 at the time. Now, that didn't come with a cab, and like a week before I was going to buy the tractor, we decided to sell the property, and because we ended up moving into a community where I've got 0.23 acres, we ended up not needing the tractor for a while, and then we just recently bought the land, and I wanted a tractor. And Kioti stuck out quite a bit because of the cab on small tractors. I went in initially looking at a 2500 series model that would have had a cab, and it just looked too small. And I was concerned about the weight of the thing and being able to lift heavy objects. And I'm going to want the ability to lift. Now, this thing here can lift close to 2,000 pounds, and that's what I'm looking for. If I'm going to be building a driveway, I want to be able to lift enough with the rock to be able to move a lot at the same time, because the Kubota that I used before with building was a pain, because I was just going back so much, getting rock, bringing it, dropping it, getting rock, bringing it, dropping it. It just took forever. So I was hoping Double the weight would mean double the speed. So we'll see if that works out or not. Anyway, that's it for this video, and why I bought the tractor and what type of tractor I bought and all the attachments for it. So until next time, see ya. Bye.